The Weight of Mercy, a story of redemption. James had worked at Carter's Hardware for nearly 5 years. He was a quiet man, diligent but burdened by a past he rarely spoke of. One evening after closing, Mr. Carter noticed discrepancies in the books. Money was missing. He reviewed the security footage, and there was no denying it. James had stolen from him. The next morning, Mr. Carter called James into his office. "I know what you did," he said gently. James' face turned pale, his hands trembling. I'm sorry," James stammered. "I should fire you," Mr. Carter said. "But I won't." James's eyes widened. "Why?" Mr. Carter leaned forward. "Because I believe in grace." He sighed and then added, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." Romans 3:23. "I've made mistakes too, James. I was given a second chance when I didn't deserve it. I want to offer you the same." Tears welled in James' eyes. "I swear I won't let you down." For a time, James worked harder than ever, proving himself. But temptation found him again. Another debt, another desperate choice. And James stole again. This time, Mr. Carter didn't need the cameras. He saw it in James's face. James dropped his head in shame. "I don't deserve another chance." "No, you don't," Mr. Carter agreed. "And yet I will give you one." James gasped, shaking his head. "Why would you do that?" Mr. Carter smiled faintly. "Because forgiveness is not about what you deserve, it's about grace." Do you remember when Peter asked Jesus how many times to forgive someone? And Jesus said not 7 times, but 77 times, Matthew 18:22. James collapsed into the chair, his heart breaking. "I've failed you." Mr. Carter placed a hand on James's shoulder. "I don't believe you are beyond redemption." Jesus forgave the woman caught in adultery. He forgave the thief on the cross. If he can forgive, so can I. The question is, will you let this grace change you? That day, James made a choice. Not just to work harder, but to truly change. He repaid what he had stolen, not just in money, but in honesty and dedication. Years later, when Mr. Carter retired, he handed the store keys to James. "People say forgiveness is a gift," he said. "But the truth is, it's an investment. And you, James, you were worth it." Tears streamed down James's face. "I won't waste it," he vowed. And he never did, because he finally understood. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come, 2 Corinthians 5:17.